Hello, my book-loving friends, and welcome back to Storytime with Mary. This is where we get to read all of our favourite books. So if you're loving reading along with Mary, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together all the time. Okay, book lovers, you know that I'm loving that it's almost Christmas. So today we're going to be reading another Christmassy book. We're going to be reading 5 Busy Elves. This book is illustrated by Dawn Matchell. So if you've got 5 busy elves at home, grab it now and let's read it together. And while you're grabbing your elfie book, I want to tell you a fun fact about the North Pole, where the elves lived. We learnt a fun fact about the North Pole last time, but today is a new fun fact. Did you know that the North Pole is really cold? I'm sure you do, because it's on ice. But it's got as cold as minus 67.7 degrees Celsius. That is, in Fahrenheit, minus 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really cold, isn't it? But that doesn't stop the elves from making your presents all year round. So give them a clap. Okay, book lovers, shall we get cracking and read 5 Busy Elves? If you've grabbed your book, 5 busy little elves paint toys in red and green. One steps in a pot of paint and runs off to get clean. Shall we see who steps in a pot of paint? Can you see who it is? Is it her? She stepped in a pot of paint, didn't she? She ran off to get clean. And that leaves 4. We've got 4 hungry little elves bake Christmas gingerbread. One goes out to share it with the reindeer friends instead. Shall we see who goes out to share it with the reindeer friends? Can you see? Okay, and if one goes, how many does that leave? Do you know? It leaves 3, doesn't it? 3 tuneful little elves sing songs with Mrs. Claus. One gets cold and rushes off to make warm drinks indoors. Who's that? Who's rushing off? Can you see who's cold and rushing off? And that leaves 2, doesn't it? 2 helpful little elves hang lights up on the tree. One decides it's much more fun to swing down with a whee. And that leaves just 1 little lonely elf. Makes elf friends out of snow. But they can't sing or dance with her, so she decides to go. So what do we have now? We've got 5 happy little elves wake up on Christmas Day. Their work is done and they've had fun. Now it's time to play. It is time to play, isn't it, little elves? I hope you enjoyed our book, 5 Busy Little Elves. And do you remember how cold it is in the North Pole where the elves live? It goes as cold as 67.7 degrees Celsius below 0. And that's minus 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really, really chilly. Okay, book lovers, if you enjoyed our book, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together again next time. Okay, book lovers, bye.